defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The tackle by Cole Holcomb.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. 280, 40, 82, 40. 56, Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to bury him for a loss of 11. On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. Going deep for Hopkins. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. He's going to fire one deep, middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Big yardage that time for the Redskins. 46 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. We're scoreless after 1. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Let's go.
On 1st down, it's Haskins. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Haskins firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Able to find his running back, Geis. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Out of the gun, Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Out here.
Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Redskins' 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Scott.
Oh, you kidding me with that bullshit,
It's
bro?
a room to run now.
Yeah,
And he's
nigga
free
just
going
so
down the
lucky.
left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Had it set up
Boston
perfect.
Scott, 35 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 6.
2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. And that is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively.
One more
You and I
just
often
and
talk
down
about an
first.
offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. 3rd down. Here's Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. They've got his man complete. And he is into the end zone for the Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, 79 yards. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Scott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A big pickup there for the Eagles' 1st down, 18 yards.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Wentz on the give to Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL. On first down, it's Scott. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Blue Dan. Mike 56.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Wentz. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. Call it a gain of 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free, and the Redskins scoop it. And they'll take over at the 26-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Here we go. Waiting. 56. Come on, boy.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Wentz. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
57. 56. Mike 56. I don't think you got
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Are you kidding me, bro? That's it all over me.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Fuck me,
From 19
man.
yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Carlson on for the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, check Mike 6. In your face. Switch.
Now it's Haskins. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
It's now 3rd down and goal.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The Redskins send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. So we reach halftime here at our first Monday Nighter of the season. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect. But overall, you like what your game plan's showing you. And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin, 55 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Scott. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. And counting the defense here, the Redskins have 6 defensive backs out there. From the gun, it's Wentz. Finding Gabriel, complete. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
Hey! High 7. Mike's 56. Bandit.
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Sanders.
He's breaking these
He's got it across the midfield stripe and into Washington territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace it.
Good. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Boston Scott, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half. Tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the out route. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Geis. He's got a first down and then some in midfield.
Broken
He's
ankle.
at the 30. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as his guys have now moved out in front. So he's in for his third score of the game, and the defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Wentz going to throw. Going deep for Hopkins. He's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
2nd and 5 now. Wentz going deep for Hopkins. And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
Here we go. 180. Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Hold on. Check right. Listen. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come.
It's a sneak. It's Wentz. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And he's got some space here. There he goes left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 67 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And give him a gain of 37.
First down, Philadelphia.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down.
You've been getting bullshit all game long, and you're
this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at
and
all.
What do you have?
You're
juking the dude, and my fucking dude's all
then the penalty brings it back,
tackle.
but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
With a non-factor.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll try and burn some clock with Geis. Brings it just past the 15, able to avoid the initial contact, but not much more there on the play. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
At the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Haskins. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
From the 24, Haskins escaping the pressure right.
That's bullshit, bro. Why the fucking 3 dudes go to the same spot, man?
Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Oh, my God.
This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
53 is the mic.
On 3rd down, Haskins. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Bullshit blitz.
Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Why
It
you
has been a
have
little
to
frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st
see,
down there
all
and
your
continue to eat
touchdowns
away
and
at the
fucking big
clock.
plays have been
Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's all you want to
Very
do.
good return that time.
I don't want to
18
hear shit from
yards.
you.
And the Eagles will have it taking
I
over a
don't give a
first
fuck
and
what the
10.
league's doing. I don't give a
Eagles
fuck what the
offense
league's
set to
doing.
begin their
I'm
next
talking about
drive.
you. I know. Been doing it the last few years. Yeah.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
Yeah.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. Two division rivals and a great finish ahead. As we come up on first and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On second and 11 now. Wentz.
Oh, yeah.
And that's incomplete.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
81. 56, Mike, 56. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up. Mike, 56. Mike, 56. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Here's Wentz to throw.
Yep.
And the throw there going to be
sir.
incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Wentz to throw for it on fourth. And no, it's incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going, and above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Charles, defensively, one timeout left. Do you use it here, or do you let it roll to the 2-minute warning?
I would use it here because you're going to get the 2-minute warning stoppage as well. And then that means you have to snap the ball again. Something could happen. Something could go awry. You could get the ball back. I wouldn't let it run.
Here we go. 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Hey, switch gears.
On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point. And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
3rd and 4. And this crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise. To throw is Wentz. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there at 22. Back to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
Here we go, back. 120! Not today.
Wentz to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, they needed the touchdown and the two-point conversion, but they're not going to get a shot at either. This is a great play here defensively, Brandon, and at a time that they sorely needed one. And that could be enough to help get them out of here with a victory.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
So after the INT, here's Wentz.
All you guys did can't fucking pick it up.
Incomplete. And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
They'll look to throw.
Are you kidding me? This is the type of shit. Wow, man.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Here we go. 56. Sunday. Slam.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So hail to the Redskins as they get